you expecting to be in a traffic jam?
No.
Yeah, could I get an everything bagel toasted with cream cheese and a large peppermint tea? It's a little drippy. Thank you. Thank you. Hit the brakes possibly. So. Okay, you got to tell me, is this P31? Okay, so where do we need to go? We're right here. We need to go...
It's center, University Center.
Can you find it?
It should be in the center. Where is it? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, okay. There's no arrow on University Center, right?
Ready to, you're all checked in. And you guys are putting your name up and there's a C in there too. So yeah, you can get a little bit warmer. I'm gonna like put my ear to the door and see if I can breathe anything.
Yeah, almost. I'd say it's almost more like this.
Lignite, an older version of brown coal out, creating this root here. That's a way of plants mining the bacteria.
Yeah, of course. So what did you think?
Okay. It was good. So we went to,
The University of Guelph.
Okay, we went to, where is it? Okay, Av Singh talked about promoting healthy plants with biostimulants.
Biostimulants.
Which is a fancy word for some of the products that I've been adding into my growing the last few years. But
it was a little overwhelming.
There was, I think, more words that I didn't know.
3 hours of knowledge that we have to process now.
Yeah, and it was a little over my head. So he's talking tomorrow. Now I regret. It's on botanical brews and compost teas. Doesn't that sound more like what I should be at?
Yeah, is that at 9 a.m.?
It's at... Yeah, actually, I'm just regretting coming today because there's more sessions tomorrow.
Today was good.
Today was great. It was.
You just
okay.
wish you
No,
were
no.
going tomorrow and also Saturday.
And today, free samples. So, and I shouldn't have grabbed this one because, but I couldn't resist. I can't resist free samples. It's like, okay, it's worm castings, which
worm casting.
Obviously I already have. Okay, and then the other thing I learned, so way back I did a video on my compost tea, and I used the word what did I say? Fungi? Fungi, the whole video. I was so embarrassed.
Fungi.
And then I corrected myself and saw it was fungi. So then I'm like, okay, it's fungi.
And then what did he
say? The expert, fungi. He used it like 20 times today, and yes. I am not going to mix that up anymore.
What do we turn left?
This way, yeah. So
you got it. You got the pronunciation right. Of all the
fungi,
a million pieces of knowledge and the right pronunciation.
Okay. But maybe other people, maybe it's just said mulch. Maybe I was not incorrect the first time, but
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, it was good. It's very fun that you came along.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
So I made another batch of L.A.B, or lactic acid bacteria, this week. I actually started it last week because it does take about a week and a half. So I had rice that I rinsed, and you take that water, the rinse water. I think in our air around us is lactobacillus bacteria. It's also on the rice, and then there's starch with that rice water, so that bacteria can kind of feed on the starch, and it does its thing. You stick it in the cupboard and you wait for it to smell a little bit yeasty, sweeter. It changes the smell. And so when you get to that point, you add in milk, and then that bacteria will feed off the milk, and then it happens very quickly, like the separation. Like, it takes a few days in your cupboard, but then once it starts to separate, it goes quickly. Like, I checked the night before and I could see that there was a little bit of streaking happening, and then the next morning it was separated. There was the solids on top and the liquid on the bottom. And I do suggest don't use a curved vase, because sometimes you can't actually tell when it's separated, because I feel like the solids get stuck on the curved part of the vase. And then when you get to that point, it's ready. So you take off the top part. That's like, I fed some to my worms, I fed some to my chickens, and it's actually like very similar bacteria to what's in probiotics and kimchi and sauerkraut. So it's really good to eat. It's just weird to eat something that, for me, that I made and it's just been sitting in my cupboard. But I ate some last year, and I ate a bit more this year, and then I shared it with the other creatures on my farm.
People fight. No.
But yeah, and then the bottom is what you want for your plants. There's tons of other uses for it as a deodorizer, again, for animal health. But I'm looking for gathering this bacteria and feeding it to my seedlings in the basement. So I added it to my soil mix. My first batch last week didn't have it, but the stuff I'm using this week, I've added it to. And it's just good for, creating healthier plants. And especially my lisianthus are prone to getting a root rot or a fusarium, and they'll all of a sudden just wilt and die. So this is a method, like a homemade method to fight against some of those issues. So L.A.B is one of the many, many biostimulants that Dr. Avsing talked about at this session that Bob and I went to this week. The other thing he said at the very beginning, which was a great reminder for me, is that less is more. You do not need to use very much of some of these things to make a huge improvement in your garden or on your farm, especially with L.A.B. There is a lot of bacteria teeming in just a drop of this stuff. But it's so cool and so fun to learn about these different things, which is why I love January. I love having a little extra time to spend in the house and read up online and watch YouTube videos. And I love being able to be in the house because it's been cold this week. Are you not cold?
I'm freezing my butt off.
Yeah, much colder than we've had experienced over the last couple years. So not a lot of time outside this week for me, just to get the dogs some exercise. Otherwise, I've been seating in the house and just having a nice week. So I hope you had a good week too, and hope to see you again next time.